How did you attract the opposite sex? Brother, you're on Reddit. We didn't. That's why we're on Reddit. Confidence, hygiene, kindness, consideration, ability to engage in conversation. I was told once by a woman that I wasn't bad looking. I definitely wasn't good looking, but I was confident, and that is what she found attractive. I gave him shiny rock, like the crows do. Was drunk and therefore confident. I have no idea. Honestly, had lots of girlfriends when I was between 13 to 17. I think maybe because I had a sister I could kind of communicate well with girls at that time. They liked that. Now, the last woman other than my wife to hit on me was this grizzled old Cuban lady in Matanzas. It was absolutely frightening. I listened to what she said, and then here's the key, put it into practice. Raisin butter on toast. Left it on the porch until they came a sniffin'. My face is nice and my boobs and butt are, too. I did a mating dance. Flailing arms and all. As a teen I kinda looked like Justin Bieber. After that I studied computer science, so naturally I didn't attract any. Sex panther. You guys can attract people? I'm a fairly attractive woman, so all I have to do is make sure I don't stink and wear decent clothes. And of course I've gotten hit on while at work while wearing work clothes and sweating like crazy. Because I've discovered that if you're somewhat decently attractive, men are not that picky. Gain a massive amount of weight. After you gain enough, your gravity will result in all the nearby members of the opposite sex being attracted to you. They won't exactly have a choice. As a guy, I didn't think it was possible, lol. Back, low punch. That's the neat part. I didn't. Scrolling in peace now. Reverse polarity on the people magnet. I had an ugly, broke, borderline alcoholic friend who always seemed to have the hottest chicks clinging to him. I asked him what his secret was and he said, I'm not sure. I just sit here licking my own eyebrows and they seem to just come up to me. Being the best version of myself, and being kinda and funny, that helps. I never did. It's impossible. Years ago when I was backpacking through Western Europe, I was just outside Barcelona hiking in the foothills of Mount Tibidabo. I was at the end of this path and I came to a clearing. There was a very secluded lake and there were tall trees all around. It was dead silent, and across the lake I saw a beautiful woman bathing herself, but she was crying. I put a board of fine charcuterie attached to a rope in front of my door. Once they were lured in, I irresistibly begged to never leave. I played League of Legends. I have no idea. I had boobs. Edit. I still, to this day, have boobs. Magnets. Axe body spray. I usually gather feathers from birds that have flown by, mostly crows and seagulls, but occasionally small fowl. I then don my crotchless leather chaps and make a display with the feathers to accentuate my balls dangling whilst performing the dance from Risky Business. I hear you can fascinate a woman with a piece of cheese. By being a nice person and showing consideration to them, their interests, and their life. Nice guys finish last. This means that you make sure that she finishes first and is satisfied before finishing yourself. That's how you attract and keep a woman. I did? Can't say that I have. All I needed was an empty box that Produce comes in, a sturdy stick, a 5 feet length of rope, and a pumpkin spice latte. It's called the Elmer Fudd method. Apply Stockholm Syndrome. If you know how, let me know. I was born with a vagina. It was pretty much inevitable, unfortunately. A complex dance involving quantum mechanics and feather boas. Well, I'm 6 feet 4 inches and according to my mom also the most handsomest boy. Big. Meaty. Claws. Wiggle your eyebrows a lot and make kissing sounds with your lips. You're welcome. Have big boobs. It's pretty easy with that. ITT. Women. I existed and was attractive. Men. I climbed the tallest mountain in the solar system with 4 elephants on my back while simultaneously curing diabetes. I was also jacked. For guys. Being the most attractive version of your physical self, also aloof, outcome independent, in shape, socially intelligent, fun to be with, and most of all putting yourself out there. For women, being pleasant, attractive, and available. I only attract fear and loathing, not in Las Vegas. Let out that mating call. I'm 6 feet 5 inches. For whatever reason some women have height requirements that I meet. Who knows? It's weird. Apparently being radically honest and comfortable with who I am and my imperfections plus not caring about the outcome and having a fun interaction is irresistible to women. Either that or all the squats in the gym are paying off. I set up a trail of chocolate and other snacks leading to a well-disguised trap. Once she was snared, the rest is history. I spend a good 2 or 3 hours a day with her in the basement just chatting away. I love when she jokes around and asks, when can I go home? Being playfully mean. Men love it. I.e., what did you do to your hair today? Usually it looks so cute, what happened? I really don't know. Guys just seem to get along with me and like me. I know it's not cause I'm hot or anything. I think it's cause I'm like one of the guys. Being tall and funny. I'm a good cook. Ladies love a man who can feed them. I used a French fry on a string. You can fascinate a woman by giving her a piece of cheese. By existing. I unfolded my magnificent tail feathers and strutted around. Certainly wasn't unsolicited dick pics, that's for sure. Follow them home. Cheese. Boobs and hair? Be attractive. Be wealthy. I didn't. It is quite simple actually, I didn't. It's very simple. I have big boobs. I simply told them that I wanted their succulent flesh, and they were seduced. Magnets. I don't. By being absurdly hot. A total Chad. In fact, that meme of the Giga Chad? Yeah, that's me. I don't. Focus on yourself and give as much as you can without it being something you'll be resentful about. Well, I won my wife over with a nice home-cooked meal and sent her home, well flocked. If it's not one of those things, it's gotta be the other, but it just might have been both. She came back the next morning with her dog and her things for breakfast and ran too. She never left after that. And we got married after 10 days. It's been 10 years now since then. Bottom line, I did something right. I didn't. Why would I be here if I did? Brightly colored feathers and a smooth pebble worked pretty well. Also, excessive amounts of cheese also tends to attract women. Stand vaguely in his periphery, smile a lot and pray. It works sometimes. I simply listened to him explain Fallout lore. If you were a man with money, if you were a woman with hot body and beauty. Wallet. Guys just like the way I look even when I don't. My so and I never saw us coming. No pun intended lol. It couldn't have worked out better that way because we were our real, authentic selves. So, be nice, be true, be you. As a guy, when I stopped trying and built sufficient self-esteem, which led to confidence, a bit, which others described as aloofness by the way. That's it actually, if you're decent, kind, take care a minimum of yourself, and first and foremost stop being obsessed by attracting the opposite sex, you will attract. Do a funny dance, like a peacock spider. That will get all the ladies. Hormones. Looks matter bro. Honestly, I'm a woman. I just exist and that's enough. Big dick energy. I showed them an ant stick so contextually it was overwhelming. My good looks and amazing personality. Eye contact and a smile. Just existing. Be yourself. Trail of bacon. My guy, there isn't a trick, just be yourself and don't be quiet. Magnets. I dunno, magnets maybe? Charisma and confidence. I'll let you know if it ever happens. You must dance the dance of your people. By being handsome and funny. I ran my phasers through my warp drive and also I can be a good listener. Pheromones. I have no idea. I poop in the shower, then stomp the poop down to drawn. Boobs. Why my Bernese Puffin sexy mating dance of course. Pheromones. I dunno. I know it sounds cheesy but being my goofy self and making them laugh. Share my old school RuneScape stats. The OL, helicopter, gets M every time. I didn't. Tilde magnets tilde seriously though, just be yourself. Make sure you are washed and vaguely groomed, you don't need to be perfect. Just clean clothes and a comfortable level of effort in your appearance. A nice perfume, aftershave you like the smell of. And most especially be yourself, be honest, and be kind. I do not. This is the greatest fantasy thread I've read all year. I'm funny, some jokes hit the wall but making a girl laugh always does a trick. I was at the right place at the right time. Rarely. No I can't. I'm meant to what now? I worked on myself for years after a terrible breakup, moved to the other side of the country and found my wife while I was fasting for Lent 12 years ago. Wasn't even looking for her but paradoxically that's when you always will find it. I'm far from attractive but two things always worked for me, humor and empathy. Telling a man you're happily in a relationship actually makes you irresistible to him, apparently. 1. I was significantly more attractive 25 years ago too. I was funny, caring 3. I found a girl who was really hot but super shy. I asked her out and she said yes because I think she would have been too shy to ask out anyone better than me. Smiley face.